Hey guys, it's Leesh, and welcome to another episode of Car Confessions. Guys, listen, what is going on? What are you doing? How are you? It's not really cold, but it's cold in New York. Apparently there's going to be like this really major cold front that's going to come through. Is that coming through New York? I'm not sure, but the point of it is, I think it's going to get colder than what it already is. It's 31 degrees right now in New York, and we can just keep it here. Like, this is cold enough for me. I don't need to experience anything beyond this. Thank you. Thank you. I'm good. But here's the thing. In the event that it does get colder, my hope is that I can stay home. I mean, we know that's not true, but wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be nice to just stay home when it's way too cold? I mean, I feel like that should be a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we don't live in these, below zero places. My body just doesn't need to be shocked in that way. Let me keep myself at home in the heat, in some warm outfit. I'll make some chili. If you want to come over, we can eat and chill. Like, that's what I want to do. I don't want to be out in these streets freezing and just upset that I have to actually just do all this. I just want to be at home. I don't know. Let's conjure that up here. In the event that we have this crazy cold front, that we just stay home. Our employers or whoever you're employed by. I mean, if you're self-employed, you can figure that out on your own. But for people like me, let's conjure up the idea of these folks saying, let's just let them stay at home. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Anyway, we are days away from this inauguration. Honestly, I am so in the mode of I am so like not interested, care less, because based off everything that I've seen, even down to just name Pete Hegg death. I don't know, Head's guess. You know what I'm saying? That dude, after his hearing the other day, I was like, you know what? This is all, some ridiculous I don't even know how to even say it. Like, I saw a video the other today, I think, on TikTok, and this guy was like, "This is a total dog and pony show," basically meaning like this is just a ridiculous situation that's about to take place. And in the event this person actually has the opportunity to take this office, he's like running the military. Is that what he's doing? I've been so like detached from all this because I'm like, this is just crazy. This is like reality TV gone way bad. I mean, way bad. And so because of that, I'm like, this is not even real. Like, this is not. I mean, it's as real as it can be, but this is just nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are we out here just taking this man that they, had this court case with, and even Donald Trump seriously? Whatever. Anyway, yeah, so I've just been completely checked out when it comes to a lot of this stuff as it relates to him getting into office and really taking charge of this country again. I'm just not interested at all. And it's funny because I was looking at, obviously, more TikTok reels, and hearing and then also looking at other information beyond TikTok, because you got to do that. People are up in arms about Michelle Obama potentially not coming to the inauguration. Why do you care? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you care if Michelle Obama is at the inauguration or not? You don't even like her. Because these are a lot of Trump supporters that are saying this. They're just up in arms that she would not, be at this, god awful situation that's about to take place. Like, are you serious? People have better things to do. And it's not to sit there and watch this buffoon, attempt to get himself back in the Oval Office. Like, I mean, she's not required. There's nothing saying, oh, you are required to attend, blah, 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 or this will happen. Like, she has no ties to any of this. So, like, die on another hill. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is nothing that kills me. And once again, please know, I am not someone who's out here like, team blue all the way and whatever. Like, I'm not on either side. But it's just hearing this stuff. It's just like, really? Like, you're supposed to be in this like celebratory mode. Your dude won. Why are you allowing silly stuff like this to dampen your mood and what's about to take place? If you're really excited and happy about this fool being in office, then show it. Like, I've not seen anything really besides, oh, we won, that kind of stuff, right? A lot of like, toddler based preschool, I mean, I'll give you even preschool type of behavior as it relates to Trump winning uh, this election. Nothing that would remotely make me think that these people are adults. Like, it's very, very, like I said, school age child, like Nana and a boo boo type of nonsense. I'm like, this is where we are right now. Like, we're literally doing that. And then on top of that, just nitpicking at every single person, thing, and situation that would be contradictory to whatever Trump is doing or whatever, agenda that he needs to fulfill, and someone's going against that, then people are losing their shit. And I'm just like, have you lived in the real world? Things are always going to be in a position where you're not going to always get your way. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That's life, right? But the thing is, like, in the midst of you feeling like someone has done you wrong or someone's being ridiculous or whatever, if you can't change it, i.e., Michelle Obama going to the inauguration, keep it pushing, pushing. Like, I feel like there are people out here that are just feeding these toxic engines that are infiltrated, because I feel like it is just a total infiltration of the American population, where there are certain people that are out here just egging it on, like supreme instigators, and people are falling for it, like totally brainwashed with this whole idea that, oh, Michelle Obama's not coming to the inauguration. Oh, Carrie Underwood is singing at the inauguration, and so people on the blue team are now upset. I mean, I was a little shocked when I heard that too. I was like, "What, girl?" But I mean, whatever. Have your shock moment, like, "Oh, Carrie Underwood, she's about that life." Okay, and now I know which way she moves. It is what it is, and if she's getting paid, well, listen, she's gonna make her bag. Is it the best? Would I do it? No, but I'm not Carrie Underwood, so let's be clear. But to really just, you know, have your blood boiling and your blood pressure through the roof over people, one, that you don't even know. But let's be serious. Like, you don't know Michelle Obama. You don't know Carrie Underwood. You don't know, like, any of these people that you're, like, losing family members, like, in terms of relationships, friendships, all types of stuff over. For what? Because at the end of the day, if these people saw you on the street, they wouldn't know you. They wouldn't be like, oh my God, hey, Alicia, thanks for supporting me. Like, no, like, they don't know you. They're not gonna invite you over to their house. You have no, what I'm saying. The only thing you know is their public persona. You don't even know if these people are really like this in real life. You know what I'm saying? So, like, chill, get it together, major. But yeah, like, it's like, what am I gonna be doing on Inauguration Day? I'm going to be celebrating the life and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King. That's what I'm gonna do, and just celebrating the excellence of how Black people have, you know, surpassed so many things in this country that people thought we would never be able to do. That's what I'm going to be doing. You know, continuing to educate myself on Black history as we, approach Black History Month, even though Black history is all year round. Black history is in everything that we do, see, feel, think in this country. But, that's a whole other story. In Car Confessions podcast episode. I'm going to be celebrating the man who had a dream for people like myself to be considered a human being. Someone who wanted opportunities for his people that he knew was possible if certain racist, ridiculous, ignorant, evil people would get out of the way, right? That's who and what I'll be doing is celebrating Dr. Martin. I don't know what else to do but do that, because it is MLK Day. Like, why would I waste my time getting upset possibly and just completely overwhelmed with whatever's going on in the state of this country when that man is, put back into office, even though I'm still like, I don't believe it. But once again, we're not going down that rabbit hole again. But anyway, the point of it is, I'm not doing that. I'm not wasting my time. I'm not wasting my time. And I'm not saying that you should or shouldn't waste your time with dealing with this whole situation. But if anything, if you're not like, oh, I'm not going to celebrate the MLK Day, or I just didn't even think about that, whatever. If you already have plans, I hope whatever you're doing, and even if you're going to watch the inauguration and you're excited about Trump winning, hey, like I said, everybody's got their thing. But whatever you're doing, do it without harming anyone. Do it with as much joy as possible. And like I said, make sure it's with, or in a situation where you, like I said, you're not hurting anyone, whether that's verbally, physically, whatever, right? Because there's just so much going on in this world right now. Why would we want to instill more negative, ways of doing things and being? Because it's like already so inundated with this type of behavior. Like, let's start changing the narrative here. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. So there's that. I didn't get to really talk about this, but my heart is so heavy for the people in LA. It just seems like it's a never ending nightmare, y'all. I can't even imagine everything that I own gone and me having to start all over again and possibly not getting the support I need through my insurance company. I mean, it's just so wild. And then it's like you think about a lot of these people who have lived there all their lives. And I'm not talking about like these rich, wealthy people. They'll be okay. I mean, it's still hurtful that they've lost things because no matter where you are financially, it doesn't feel good to lose something that you worked hard for, right? But my heart aches more for the people who are working class people, middle class people who, like I said, have worked their butts off to have, a roof over their head for their for their family, for themselves, and to have it all just wiped away with a fire. My heart truly, truly goes out. And I shared some resources on the podcast episode that was on Monday, but I'll share even more resources with this episode as well because I've received more information. So definitely want to just let you guys know that. Yeah, continue to pray for those families there, the people there. It's needed for sure. Another thing before I head off here, guys, this whole TikTok ban and Red Note. If you don't know anything about Red Note, some people call it Red Book. I can't think of how you say it in Mandarin, and I don't want to butcher it. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up the TikTok ban and either Red Note or Red Book. It's an app that was it's a Chinese app that people have flocked to boycott Meta, meaning like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, those things. And the hope was that people would, after the TikTok ban, go to the Meta platforms, and people were like, yeah, no, not doing that. And so now our government realizes that we're not playing games with y'all. Like, okay, you want to be out here and try and play in our face and get rid of TikTok? We got one better. And so people started joining this new app. Like I said, it's called either Red Note, Red Book. It's one of the two. I got on there. Now, a lot of it is in Mandarin. So it is a little difficult to navigate if, when you first start on it. But you'll start, once your algorithm starts really getting into who you are and what you like and things of that nature, and if you tag yourself as a TikTok refugee, you'll get a lot of people who are speaking English on your algorithm. It is hilarious. It is a sweet little app. Now, I will say with the app, because it is from China, there are some major regulations, right? So how a lot of the stuff that we say and do on the apps here in the United States, you can be heavily censored, right? So you can lose access to your account. So definitely be mindful of those types of things. But yeah, it's a cute little app. It's hilarious. And the people are so kind. And it really shows you that our governments are the issue and not the people in these countries. And I've said that for years. It's like, it is so frustrating dealing with these governments because they make you feel like it's everybody in the country that's this evil monster, blah, 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 whatever. But in part, it's the leaders, a lot of these leaders, and not all leaders, but it's normally the leaders that are causing all the problems. So listen, y'all, if you get a chance, check out Red Note, Red Book. It's cute. It's so cute. All right, y'all. I'm home. Praise the Lord. About to head up here and cook some stuff. Actually, I have to go to therapy. Running a little late here, but God knows my heart. But anyway, guys, I will see y'all next week. Who knows what's going to happen? So many things, right? Day to day. Like, you just never know what's going on in this country. But keep your head up. Stay grounded. Know I love you. And let's just keep lifting each other up. Um, yeah, because we're all we have, right? All right, y'all. Let's just keep on keeping on. And you know what? I'll see y'all next week. All right.